Good day, everyone. My name is Brittney Anderson, and today I will be presenting on the underrepresentation of Black men in prostate cancer research. My mentor is Dr. Bahari, and my co-author is Brianna Cromwell. Prostate cancer. As the name suggests, prostate cancer is cancer of the prostate. The prostate is the small walnut-shaped gland in men which is responsible for semen production that nourishes and transports sperm. In the early cases of prostate cancer, there may be no symptoms. However, as the cancer becomes more advanced, symptoms such as trouble urinating, blood in semen, decrease in force of urine, among others, may arise. The cause of prostate cancer is unknown. However, what we do know is that prostate cancer arises when cells begin to grow unchecked. And for reference, there is an image to the right. Prostate cancer and race. One in every four Black men is likely to be diagnosed with prostate cancer throughout his lifetime. One in every eight white men, and one in every 20 Asian men. Black men are twice more likely to die from prostate cancer if diagnosed, and 76% more likely to be diagnosed when compared to white men. All this raises the question of what is the reason for this great level of disparity between Black men and men of other races. We hypothesize that although Black men are at greater risk of developing prostate cancer, they remain underrepresented in prostate cancer research. In order to test our hypothesis, we had to first identify the amount of Black cell lines we were able to find for sale on the ATCC website and the Millipore Sigma website. We located and observed the total number of literary papers which we were able to find which utilizes Black cell lines, and we found these papers on either PubMed or Google Scholar. Finally, we investigated the proportion of Black men who are actually participating in these clinical trials, and we were able to find this information on clinicaltrials.gov. Demographics of cell lines available. So on screen, there are two pie charts, and what they do is represent the distribution of cell lines based on ethnicity on the ATCC website, which its pie chart is to the left, and the Millipore Sigma website, which pie chart is to the right. So on the ATCC website, we were able to find a total of 22 cell lines available. 17 were attained from white men, 1 from a Black man, and 4 from men of unspecified races. Whereas on the Millipore Sigma website, we were able to find 11 cell lines available, 1 from a Black man, 3 from Caucasian man, and 7 from men of unspecified races. In total, there were 33 cell lines available for sale on both websites. And of those 33, there were only 2 Black cell lines available, which raises the question again of why are the men who are being affected the most being represented the least? Clinical trials findings. So in total, we reviewed 393 clinical trials. Of those, only 198 had racially identified its participants. Within the 198 clinical trials which had racially identified its participants, there were a total of 77,028 participants. However, of these, only 8,408 represented Black men, which is 11%. We then decided to look even deeper at the percentage of Black participants for the clinical trial studies, and only 4 had over 50% representation of Black men. So as you can see, the Black men are not being involved enough in these clinical trials, and again, as I said before, they're being affected the most. Results from literary papers. A majority of the papers that we were able to find were on racial disparities rather than prostate cancer research on Black men. We were unable to do randomized search such as typing in prostate cancer on Black men, because when we did that, what happened was that we were mainly seeing papers regarding racial disparities and possible reason for racial disparities rather than actual research on Black men. We had to specify our search. So what we did was type in the name of the Black cell line that we were able to find on the ATCC website and the Millipore Sigma website, and we were able to come up with 2 papers. One, which spoke on how RNA can prevent prostate cancer cell growth, and the other, which spoke about how 17-alpha estradiol inhibits prostate cancer cell growth. The fact that there is only 2 papers which sort of is centered around Black men and prostate cancer, like research on Black men on prostate cancer, is ridiculous, because we would expect that the fact that these Black men are being affected the most, you would expect to see more papers on research. In conclusion, Black men are consistently being underrepresented in prostate cancer research, and the lack of diversity in these studies may lead to racial disparities, which, as you can see, it already has led to racial disparities. Broader impacts. In completing this research, we hope that we will be able to raise awareness about how greatly underrepresented Black men are in prostate cancer research, and we also hope that people will put out more effort actually to diversify studies. And for future studies, we hope that we will be able to repeat the same procedure, however, with breast cancer instead, to see if Black women with breast cancer suffer the same fate as Black men with prostate cancer. We would like to thank our funders, mentors. Well, I would like to thank my funders, mentor, and my co-author, because with them this project was possible.